Yo, I said, yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Ranks. Y'all know what to do, bro. All my new viewers, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, check out all my links down below in the description. If you guys want to see how to make a build that I have, one of my builds, they're almost all at 99. Click some of the links down below in the description so you guys can see those build videos. Also, I got vlogs. If you guys want to ever buy a PSN card, Xbox card, or any of the gaming equipment that I have, check out the links down below in the description and support your boy. But straight into today's video, guys, we got another best badges to use. Now, if I could be 100,000% honest with you, a lot of these badges kind of are self-explanatory, meaning that if you're a point guard, there's just certain badges you won't use, like let's see, like putback balls. If you're a guard, like 1 through 3, if you're a point guard, shooting guard, small forward, you're not going to use putback balls anyway. So with that being said, you guys should pretty much get the understanding of what I'm about to tell y'all. So let's get straight into it. Now, first badge is acrobat. Now basically this helps with, guys, is hop step layups, and it's only layups, so it's not dunks. So if you do a hop step dunk, acrobat is not gonna activate. It's only off of hop step layups. Mind you, hop steps are super OP this year, so this badge is like, I feel like you need it if you're a guard, a small forward, anything of that nature. So honestly, with me, I haven't had a slasher build yet where I get Hall of Fame slashing badges. I'm gonna make a slasher build pretty soon. I gotta save my VC up again though, because I went on my team for the first time this year and I spent so much VC. Now I gotta play more my career, grind, get back to 100k VC, because I'm at 69k, which is pretty much the lowest. But anyways, acrobat, guys, I would say if you're a slasher of some sort, or if you have the badge points to use this at the maximum level, do it, just because how OP hop steps are this year. And this is for like guards, and if you're a power forward that is like 6'8" or something, and you can slash and use it. If you're a center, don't use it at all. And try, guys, if you guys hear any background noise, just try to ignore it. I'm just gonna keep on going with the video. Now on to the next one, back down punisher. If you're a post scorer, guys, I would say use this only if you're a post scorer, because you still need to have post moves to, like, you know, make layups pretty well and consistently. So yeah, back down punisher, it just, obviously if you're a point guard, shooting guard, small forward, don't use it. If you're a power forward or a center, then go on ahead and use it. Or even if you have a good strength and you want to be cheesy, then go on ahead and use it. But if you do use it, I would say it doesn't make any sense to use it at anything lower than the highest tier. So just go with the highest tier if you're a power forward or a center, and only if you're a post scorer. Now, consistent finisher, I would also say use this badge at the highest tier, because you don't always greenlit. This is like one of the most easiest badges to decide to use for slashers. Consistent finisher, if you mistime a layup, which all of us always mistime layups because you don't green every single layup, consistent finisher is going to pop up every time. So it's pretty self-explanatory, and this is for every single build. This is for every single build, guys, 1 through 5. Like, everybody can use this badge at the best or at the highest, because it's going to pop up every time. It's only going to help you make your layups. Contact finisher, this is a no-brainer. Any player that has the ability to like finish, if you have like an 80 layup, 80 dunk, even a 70 layup, 70 dunk, you need to have contact finisher on the highest possible tier. It just allows you to take contact without, you know, too much penalty. And if you have like a high contact dunk, I think like you need an 84, 85 dunk to be able to get contact dunks, then you need this badge anyway. So yeah, this badge doesn't matter who you are. I feel like you need this badge unless you're just like a sharpshooter build or a build that just can't finish. That's the only way. So yeah, contact finisher is a must. Now, cross key scorer, guys, I'm not gonna lie, this is only for post scorers, honestly, because it says boost the ability to make running hooks, layups, or close range pull-ups while driving across the paint. So I would say unless you're a post scorer or like a pure slasher, don't even consider using this badge at all, because I don't know if it's really even gonna pop up. So yeah, don't even use cross key. You don't need cross key scorer at all, guys, honestly. Deep hooks, only use this if you are a post scorer, because this is only gonna activate when you're at a certain distance away from the rim. It's deep hooks, it's called deep hooks for a reason. It's like range extender or whatever. So maybe like, not maybe, but like post hooks from like the free throw line or like further out from the paint. That's the only way this will activate. So only use this if you're a post scorer. Same thing with drop stepper. Now, drop stepper is a badge that you can actually use this if you're a center, just any kind of center or a power forward that has the ability to finish in the paint. Drop stepper is a pretty good badge to have, because most centers do have a great strength. So I would say go on ahead and use this at the highest tier, or you can just use it at bronze. Obviously, if you're a point guard and anything other than that, don't use this badge. Fancy footwork, I would say that in my opinion, this is the best badge in the game. Use this at the highest tier. This can work for any build as long as you don't have like a sharpshooter or just a build that has a really terrible layup. Fancy footwork is going to help you just really get past your opponent really easily. You see what it says right here: players get past defenders more efficiently when performing euro, cradle, hop step, spins, half spin, gathers. So basically, when you do a hop step, it just really helps you create a lot of space from the defender. It even helps on euro steps, honestly. Before it didn't activate, but they came out with the patch that allowed it to activate. So I would say if you're the 1 through 4 use this badge. Centers, you might be a little bit too slow, but if you want to test it out, you can. This badge works pretty well for everybody, honestly, so I would say just use it at the highest tier. The next one, FASTBREAK finisher. Do not use this badge at all, guys. People have tried to use this before and it doesn't really do much for your takeover meter as it should. So don't waste your badge points on a badge that's called FASTBREAK finisher. Like, you really do not need that at all. Next up, Giant Slayer. Now if you're a point guard, shooting guard, or a small forward, you can go on ahead and use this, or if you're undersized power forward, because the only way this badge really activates is if the player that you're driving on, it has to be at least a 6-inch height difference. So that's the only way this badge will really truly activate. So yeah, if you're gonna use this badge, I would say use it at the highest tier because it's gonna literally help you finish layups efficiently and consistently. So that's what I would say to do with this badge. Next up, we got Lob City finisher. Now this badge is pretty popular this year because lobs, it helps you get a lot of rep. If you guys are wondering why people like to do lobs, you get rep from it and it's pretty easy to do this year at least. So yeah, Lob City finisher, I would say just put it on bronze, guys. You don't need to have this on Hall of Fame. If you have it on bronze, you're gonna be able to get the animations really easy. And honestly, unless you're gonna be doing lobs as like a part of your gameplay, I would say that you really don't even need this badge. But if you want to like make lobs a part of your gameplay, or you're going to do a lot of lobs to get rep and things like that, then go on ahead and just have this badge at bronze. You don't need it any higher than this. Trust me, save your badge points. It's tough because not everybody has 30 badge upgrades. A lot of people have all these different unique builds, so you have to be really smart when you're using these badge upgrades. So yeah, I would say just use it on bronze. Next up, pick and roller, guys. Don't use this badge at all. Now, me personally, I haven't tested this badge and no comp players use this badge. Maybe it could come in handy, but a lot of people play the pick and roll game pretty well. So I would say that you don't need a boost coming off the roll. Trust me, guys, you don't need it because usually you get super open or things like that. So yeah, just don't use this badge at all. Pro touch. Now, this gives you an extra boost for having a slightly early, late, or whatever excellent time on layups. So I would say, just use it on bronze. It's kind of like consistent finisher. If you have these badges activated, they're pretty much going to activate the majority of the time. So I would say if you have both of these badges on at least bronze, it could be pretty well. Or even if you're a post scorer of some sort, that could also be really well. It could also work out pretty well for you. So I would say just only use it on bronze. Put back balls. It's another badge where I would say if you're a center, I don't see a lot of centers use this badge, but hey, if you want to use it, go on ahead and use it at bronze. I don't feel like you need to have this badge on Hall of Fame. It just says that it boosts the shot attributes of a player that attempts a putback, layup, or dunk right after getting an offensive rebound. So I mean, if you have the badge upgrades, like if you have 30 upgrades and you really want to get offensive boards and go right back up with it extremely efficiently, then go on ahead. But I would say that you really don't need it because you're not going to go up unless you're wide open anyways off of the rebound, and it's pretty difficult to get offensive rebounds to begin with. So yeah, just only use it on bronze if you're a power forward or a center. Everybody else, do not use this badge. Relentless finisher. Now me personally, on my two-way finisher, I like using this badge, or I used to use this badge on gold. I think it personally helps. It just helps you, if you're going to be a slasher and you're going to continuously go to the paint, you need this badge honestly so you can just stay efficient throughout the game. That's what I would suggest, and that's what I would say. Just use the badge so you can be consistent throughout the game. Trust and believe me, it's gonna work. Like if you have relentless finisher, contact finisher, fancy footwork, acrobat, I'm gonna get to the next couple badges, but yeah, those badges are gonna work for you perfectly fine. So I would say either use it on bronze, or if you have a lot of upgrades, and go on ahead and use it at the highest tier. Now showtime. What this badge does, it gives an additional boost for a player's takeover meter and their teammates when successfully completing an and one or a flashy dunk. Like I said, this is a badge that I would suggest you do not use at all. The only way you should even be thinking about using even at least one upgrade towards this badge is only if you have 30 finishing badges. Do not try to use this badge at all. It's just not worth the points. Next up, we got Slithery Finisher. Now, this badge is pretty good. I just wish they would show it when you actually was able to use it. But basically, this just helps you avoid contact at the rim, guys. And as a slasher, I can tell you guys right now, this is a pretty good badge, because a lot of the times, a lot of people like to mistime their jumps when they try to block you. And then if you mix that in with having this badge, it just lowers the percentage that you get contested in the paint. So it's pretty well. I use this badge at the highest tier for my slashers. Like I said, I don't have any slashers that can get Hall of Fame badges. I only have the ones that can get gold, which is my 2A finisher and my 2A slashing playmaker. Links are down below in the description. So yeah, keep that in mind. You guys can always check out those videos if you guys want to. But yeah, use this badge at the highest tier. This badge, along with Fancy Footworks, it makes you pretty unstoppable. You throw in Acrobat, you throw in Relentless Finisher, obviously Contact Finisher. Just these badges alone are super OP. If you play any slasher that has these badges all together, they're going to be pretty unstoppable. Hey, you could even throw in Giant Slayer, Consistent Finisher, Pro Touch. What else we got that we can throw in there? And you're pretty much on board to be pretty OP. This is kind of something what I would run if I had like some sort of slasher. I would be super OP. I'm gonna make a slasher pretty soon, but obviously I'm gonna have to save my VC up again through my career, grinding my builds, because I did spend so much VC on packs, which was the first time I did that this year. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. And last but not least, obviously Teardropper. If you want to use it, only use it on bronze to get the animations. I would say don't use it at all, honestly. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the video. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified whenever I upload a new video. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see me do. I will bring that for you. I pretty much did a video on all the best badges to use for each category, slashing, playmaking, and defending. So if you guys want to see those videos, check them out on my channel. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure if you're new to the channel that you like this video, subscribe to the channel. Check out all my links in the description and hit the noti bell so you get notified whenever I upload. It's your boy John Ranks, and I'm out, y'all. Thanks for watching.